Hey, Chris Liepe here. I experienced Ren for the first time a little bit ago with Hi Ren and was completely blown away by the character and nuance of his live performance in that video. I was even more blown away to get a comment shortly after I posted the video from Ren himself. Bro, this is surreal. I've actually watched a fair amount of your YouTube videos to help improve my singing and loved watching your Jeff Buckley breakdowns. Mad watching you react to one of my songs. Thank you for the support. I mean, the vulnerability and realism in Hi Ren, and then for him to come on and comment and let me know he's been watching my videos. I'd love to meet Ren someday. I teach people how to sing. This is a singing channel, and one of my favorite ways to teach others how to sing and to learn things about my own voice is by studying other singers' approach. This can only be done effectively if you've got the right foundation underneath you to explore without falling into the comparison trap or being completely intimidated, which is easy to do. If you'd like to get the foundation of support, of awareness about how your voice works, click the link below and join my free voice course, and I'll help you get there so that you can learn along with me from singers like Ren. You guys flooded the comments with next steps for me to check out from Ren. You're saying all of it's different. He's an amazing storyteller. He's an amazing vocalist. You got to check it out. So I have waited to experience more Ren for the first time right here. We've got chalk outlines, which was the majority request for the one I do next. So excited to get into this with you. The impending sense of doom. Destruction. Ooh, an electric guitar this time.
Still here in this bed that I crawled in. I hope that I'm someone else in the morning. So take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine.
Ooh, yeah.
Walk around in the floating chalk outline.
I'll back it up so we can listen more intently after I've made these comments. Two things. I totally hear the Jeff Buckley parallel and the inspiration of Jeff Buckley coming out in this piece. Not only in that soulful way he's attacking those intervals in the electric guitar, but in the way he trails off with his voice. As just a very basic example, listen to the way he starts in a fully engaged chest voice, and then as he enters his vibrato, the dynamics, the way he's using, kind of pulling his support and letting his voice trail into a subtle head voice at the end. This is something that Jeff Buckley did so well. And Ren's doing it equally well in a slightly different register, so it's even more subtle. It has just such a cool, engaged, and dynamic effect. Listen for it here as I play this section again.
Still here in this bed that I crawled in.
Right there. In.
I hope that I'm someone else in the morning.
It's not I. It's I. a relatively, not aggressive is the wrong word, but strong entrance, and then a trail with vibrato and head voice. This is something you can force. This is something that you have to release into. He's so good at that.
So take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine.
That one's probably the best one.
Walk around in the floating chalk outline.
Oh, it just wouldn't be the same if we were talking about outline, right? If he was fully, chest voice supported there. So much freedom when you have this kind of approach. All right, let's see where he goes with this.
So it goes, let it be. In the gallows, balanced on my toes so I can breathe.
Another beautiful release there.
But little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, oh my, erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Whew. Let's talk about this section real quick. Backing up.
So it goes.
Hear those notches? That's cool. So, no. There's this, it's a very subtle crack that's happening, but not into head voice. This is difficult to do, and it's a nuance that brings out the dynamic shift he's about to take. Let's work this in. So, that's smooth, purely legato. Now we're going to introduce little chirps or cracks, very instantaneous shifts into head voice. Oh, huh? Oh, there's a bit of desperation there. But if I slow that down, oh, you can do all sorts of things with this technique. Yeah. It's a really neat way to add articulation and nuance, something he's evidently very good at.
Let it be.
Beautiful slide there.
In the gallows,
Legato there.
balanced on my toes so I can breathe.
Beautiful trail.
But little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down.
On bit by bit. Bit by! Did you notice how he's using that vowel as a way to be lighter? A lot of people have trouble with when they get higher. Little by little, bit by bit. He's light like that. He's not doing this, which is the way a lot of beginner singers try to do it. Bit by bit. They'll reach, but he lightens up. Almost mixing, not quite, but almost mixing on that high note.
With a new habit, if not for long, just for a while.
Now there, just for a while. Did you hear how just was a little bit lighter? Not that light, just. That is a mixed note. And then he belts while. Just for a while. The way that he's approaching his range and his resonance dynamically, in addition to the way he story tells with his lyrics, is what keeps us so incredibly engaged. And this is something, yes, that Jeff Buckley was so incredibly good at as well.
Bury myself with a great big smile.
He went down into head voice.
I'll bury myself with.
Oh, head voice isn't just for when you can't reach the note in chest voice. Bury myself just for a while. You can go down, abandon down into head voice.
Great big smile. Oh my, we trade. trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, oh my, erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Definitely pick that up from his approach in this song. He is punching it in his chest voice up there. Hey! And then grounding in his head voice. He's inverting. It's unexpected and very, very lyrical in how he approaches that melody. I knew this was coming. Okay, sorry. Backing up. Excited to get into her voice.
Don't cry, 'cause there's a pill for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Take this one, wash it down, and you'll be fine. The feeling goes, and you draw a chalk outline.
Absolutely, stunningly beautiful.
Sertraline and a sip of serotonin.
Intentionally sighing in her head voice. This is purposeful lack of closure. She's whisper singing here. La, 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 as opposed to la 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 la, which is how your average karaoke singer would do this. And may I just say that I love that these performances are live and raw and uncut, uncomped. It is so much fun to hear the expression that comes out spontaneously. Oh.
Don't cry, 'cause there's a pill for everything.
And then there, don't cry, 'cause she goes right into her chest voice. And she kind of nails her chest voice to create that contrast. Both of these singers do an incredible job using their resonances to create dynamics, not just move around the notes.
Take this one, wash it down, and you'll be fine.
Ooh, yeah. I love how she has that weight behind her chest. It's not just, take this one, it's take. There's a very subtle scoop that she has at the beginning of some of those chest voice notes that creates this wonderful weightiness to her voice that she wouldn't otherwise have, I don't think.
The feeling goes, and you draw a chalk outline.
There's that same thing that Ren's doing. She trails off into her head voice.
It goes like
Gotta hear that without me interrupting it.
so it goes, let it be. In the gallows, I'm balanced on my toes so I can breathe. But little by little, bit by bit, I'll push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, erase ourselves.
This interaction is almost above analyzing. Like, I almost don't want to talk about what they're doing vocally because of the intangibles of the blend and chemistry that they have. Looking at each other in the eyes, commiserating on the struggle of living up to your own expectations, and the irony of the kind of presentation and genuine emotional connection that they're oozing. But noticing how their tones meld with one another. Their voices and their bodies are dancing together. And this is something that you can only do in this way when you're performing in the same room in a raw state. You notice Ren gets a bit shoutier, but still has that nice bellish tone, which is enhanced by the beautiful sounding room they're in. And the timing's not perfect, but those harmonies have this perfect blend of dissonance and ease as they're navigating through this catchy, playful melody. It's just brilliant.
In these chalk outlines, oh mama, erase ourselves.
What really gets me here is their eye contact. It's like they're comforting each other with their gaze and the voice. It's beautiful.
It's such a perfect day. Take it just in case. Take it just in case. I'm scared of being okay, 'cause all things change. All things change.
I'm scared of being okay because all things change. Man, I can relate to that. You wake up having a good day. It's like an unexpectedly good day, and you're almost afraid to feel okay. Oh, I better guard myself against this emotion of joy. Whew.
It's such a perfect day. It's a beautiful shade. It's a beautiful shade. I'm scared of being okay, 'cause all things change.
Oh, I gotta hear that high harmony again.
It's such a perfect day. It's a beautiful shade. It's a beautiful.
Hear how she goes up? It's a beautiful shape. And he's down here. There's this counter melody thing going on. It's not a harmony. It's a counter melody.
I'm scared of being okay, 'cause all things change.
Wow.
But little by little, bit by bit, I'll push it back down with a new habit.
Habit. It's kind of her posture instead of a habit. There's this desperation where she's it's like she's picking herself up off the floor, which you can see she's kind of doing in the video. This is why it's so fun to have music videos where the artists are actually singing and performing in the video, because you get this connection that you don't get. Don't get me wrong. I love the other type of music videos also. They're a whole different art form. This is just extra fun, especially right now, for me right now in this moment.
If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh mama, oh mama.
Again, the eye contact, how they're feeding off of each other and their body language as they move away from each other and move closer to each other. What an incredible dance.
Not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile.
Myself! It's almost like they're just yelling or speaking that right there. Now, this is another thing that you're getting it in droves here. But a lot of people miss when they're singing is they go so carefully into hitting the right notes, getting the melody, that they forget that sometimes not hitting the notes, not hitting the right notes, that instead abandoning into this speech level engagement in the midst of what should be a melody actually delivers a better result. But of course, you can't pursue that better result. You have to just be lost in the art of creation, which these individuals clearly are.
Oh mama, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh mama, erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
You can't plan that. You have to build to it, which they did with the environment they created in that single live interactive performance. Absolutely stunning. Thank you, YouTube community, for recommending I tackle this one next. Wow, that was incredible. That made my day. And it's super fun that we got some technical and sort of vocal exercisey inspiration from this, and a huge reminder to get lost in the experience of music, to not let the connection that we have to what makes music speak to us get lost in trying to be technically good. This was so good for two reasons, but one primary reason. The primary reason is that they are lost and abandoned in what they are creating and experiencing together. The second reason is that they have honed their crafts as vocalists, as musicians, enough to get lost in a way that people enjoy. You can't really separate the two with great musicians. Otherwise, it's just boring technical expertise or raw expression without enjoyable sound. You have to have both, and you have to spend time in both camps. Again, if you'd like more help honing your own voice and your own artistic musical expression through your voice, click the link below and join my free voice course. Thanks again, Ren, for watching my video. We'll see you for more.